Good day, guys. This is Mr. Prince Maths and Science class, and in this video I'm gonna be talking about converting fractions to decimals. So this topic is probably more related to students in grade 5. So this topic is converting fractions to decimals. I have some fractions, and the first one I have on my screen is 3 over 5, 3 divided by 5. So in this case, we can see that 3 is smaller than 5. So 3 divided by 5 will be equals to 0. So for us to be able to make 3 to be divided by 5, we are going to put 0 at the back of 3, making it to become 30, right? So 30 divided by 5 is 6. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 6 is 30. Okay, so 30 divided by 5 is 6. So in this case, we have 7 divided by 13. Okay, 7 is smaller than 13, so that will be 0. Okay, so now let's put 0 at the back of 7. So now let's do multiplication table 13 so that we can get the closest number to 70. So 13 times 1 is 13. 13 times 2 is 26. 13 times 3 is 39. 13 times 4 is 52. And 13 times 5 is 65. 13 times 6 is 78. So the closest one that is lesser than 70 is this one. So that will be 5. Okay. So that will be 65. So 70 minus 65 is 5. Okay. So then we still write 5 again, because we have remainder 5. But 13 cannot divide 5, so we still put another 0 at the back of 5. Okay. So now we'll do 50 divided by 13. That will give us 3, because that's 39. 39 is the one that is the closest, that is under 50. So that's 0.53. So let's do 50 minus 39. 50 minus 39. So write 0, to take 1 from this one. 10 minus 11 is 1. 4 minus 3 is 1. Okay. So we have 11 now. So you remember 11. So now we have 11. Then we put 0 at the back of 11, making it 110. So if we do 110 divided by 13, we should get 8 in this case. And then we have some remainder. So but we're going to keep it to 3 decimal place. Okay. So the next question is 15 divided by 200. 15 divided by 200. So in this case, we can see that 5 can divide 15 and 5 can divide 200. So if 5 divide 15, we get 3. If 5 divide 200, we get 40. Okay, so we broke it down into a simpler form, so that we have 3 divided by 40. So 3 divided by 40 is 0. Okay, so now for us to make 3 big enough to be divided by 40, we're going to put 0 at the back of 3. So that becomes 30. 30 divided by 40 is 30 is not still big enough, so that will still be 0. Okay, now we're going to put another 0 now. So now we have 300 divided by 40. So we can do 40 times 1 is 40. 40 times 2 is 80. 40 times 3 is 120. 40 times 4 is 160. 40 times 5 is 200. 40 times 6 is 240. Okay. 40 times 7 is 280. 40 times 8 is 320. Okay, so 280 is the closest to 300. That is still also below 300. So that means we use 7. So that will be 300 divided by 40 will be 7. So if we do 300 minus 280, that should be 20. So we have 20 left. Okay, so in the 20 that is left, we are going to put 0 at the back of 20 again. So let's go down. So we can see that 40 times 5 will give us 20. Okay, so if we do 200 divided by 40, we get 5. Okay, so that's 0.075. So therefore, we can say that 15 divided by 200 is 0.075. So now let's do 21 divided by 350. 21 divided by 350. So in this case, we can use 7 to divide both sides. Let's use 7 to divide both sides. So 7 divided by 21 divided by 7 will give 3. 35 divided by 7 will give 50. So we have 3 divided by 50. So 3 divided by 50 is 0. So now let's put 30 at the back of 50. 30 divided by 50 is still going to be 0. 0.0. So now let's do 300 divided by 50. Okay. So if we do 300 divided by 50, this 0 will cross out this 0. 30 divided by 5 will give us 6. 5 times 6 is 30. Okay. So that's 0.06. Okay. So the last example we have is 8 divided by 576. 8 divided by 576. So now let's see if we can use 8 to divide both sides. So 8 divided by 8 divided by 57. 8 times 9 is 56. So 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 2, 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3 is 24. 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 6 is 48. 8 times 7 is 56. Okay. So 8 times 7 is 56. 56 is the closest to 57 and is still below 57. So that will be 8. That will be 7. So remainder 1. So 16 divided by 8 is 2. Okay. So that we have 1 over 72. So we have to write out 1 divided by 72. Let's divide it. 1 divided by 72 will be equals to 0. Let's put 0 at the back of 1 to make it be a little bit bigger. So 10 divided by 72 is still 0. So now let's do 100. 100 divided by 72 is going to be 1. And then we are going to have 28 left. Okay, so we have 280 divided by 100 divided by 72. 280 divided by 72. So if we do this 70, so if we do 72 times 1, will give us 72. 72 times 2 should give us 144. Okay, and then 72 times 3 should give us 216. 216. And then if we do 72 times 4 should give us 288. Okay, but if we look at it, we can see that 288 is the closest to 280, but 288 is bigger than 280. So we are going to use 216 because the number we are going to be using is the one that is closest to 280 but smaller than it. So in this case 280 divided by 72 will be 3. Then we are going to have like a remainder of about 64. Okay, so now if we do it again, it will be 0.13. Let's put it at 0.138. So if you finish dividing it is 0.138. Sorry. So that's it for this video. So what you need to know is when you are converting fractions to decimal, whenever you see that the fraction, the numerator is smaller than the denominator, it's going to be 0 at the beginning. Then you put a 0b at the back of the number of the numerator. So when you get it, when you divide, if it's not a perfect division, the remainder, you put a 0 at the back of the remainder, and then you keep dividing it like that. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, share the video, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you and peace.